less than 10% of individuals who are working in ag are under 35. Abby is one of those rare commodities where we need future entrepreneurs in agricultural specifically, and we need succession plans to take place so that we can nurture this rich and vibrant agricultural land that we live in.
My name's Abby Taylor, and I'm the farmer behind Dawn Farm. I'm a 7th generation farmer from Belmont, Ontario. Dawn Farm is a direct-to-consumer beef business, so I buy my cattle at about a year old and I grass finish them for 5 to 6 months here on my farm. At that point, I have them butchered and people buy bulk beef from me, which is cut and wrapped and ready to go in their freezer. So essentially people buy almost their whole year's supply of beef from me.
We know who is raising it, we know how it's raised, and therefore we feel comfortable in buying it.
Abby has impacted the local community in many ways, but I would say that environment is a key one. Now, agriculturally, you have to accommodate due to climate change, and she takes the time to educate her clientele on how she farms, why she farms that way, and how it benefits the community.
The reason why rotational grazing is so great is that it forces the cattle to allow the plants to get the full recovery time they need. When a cow grazes that plant, I allow it 30 days essentially to grow back to where it was and put more energy back into the roots and keep a healthy system. So this is good for the cows and it's good for the soil.
One of my favorite things about Dawn Farms is Abby. She's friendly, she's open, she's honest. She gives us newsletters on how things are happening and what she's feeding the animals.
People know when they buy here, they can come visit me, they can ask me questions. I'll show you the cattle. That's really important to me. And so even though I don't necessarily get off the farm all the time, it's more about bringing people here.
The qualities that we saw in Abby were the typical classic golden qualities that you see in many entrepreneurs. It's the expert in their field. It's the confidence that they hold. They're inquisitive. She has dedication and hard work as a work ethic, but to see those traits in somebody so young is extremely special.
What I love the most is farming, and this type of business I wanted to run is not common, so I couldn't just go find a job and work there, so I built it up myself, which also works out well because I'm pretty independent and a hard worker, so I don't mind the long hours and putting my heart into it.
In 2017, she actually was our Helen Lefranc Scholarship Award winner, and that goes to a student who is entering post-secondary studies in either business or entrepreneurship. She did an internship with us in 2023 when she was going for her agribusiness degree, and we mentored her, and she in turn worked with other agricultural businesses in the community and mentored them.
Probably my main milestone with Dawn Farm has just been the growth. In my first year, I only raised 2 head of cattle, plus I had a lot of poultry, and then today I have 15. So I'm really proud that I can give the best food to that many people and also raise that many cattle.
Abby is inspiring other youth, not only in the agricultural sector, but in many other sectors. She has a special skill set where she can relate to other entrepreneurs and other agricultural individuals in her field and be a role model for future succession stories, future generations.
As a young entrepreneur, I hope that other young people would see what I'm doing and think that they can do it as well. I think it's really important to see things, to believe them.
Dawn Farm is a success because of Abby. It really is a reciprocal relationship, but Dawn Farm wouldn't exist without her.
My family has been really key to my success here. They have allowed me to farm in partnership with them on our land and to share equipment, things like that. So even though I run the farm, it's been a really great relationship. I didn't grow up on a cattle farm. I grew up with grain crops, and they're fairly different. I always loved livestock, and it's been amazing for me to get to grow and learn more about cattle, and it shows you can do things that you didn't grow up with in farming. So that's my little note.